주로남은 사나와죠? 고아.
Hi. Hello everyone, how are you all doing? Hello, welcome. Hello person, not a robot. How are you guys doing? I hope you're doing well. Hey, Google. So I should probably specify, or preface, that's the word I'm looking for. I'm not quitting. I'm not quitting. We're just here. Let's just have a chat. There's some things that I've had on my mind for a while now that I just want to let out. Maybe get some feedback for. Let's increase the size of chat, shall we? How do I want to do this? Can I duplicate this? I might need to add another scene. Hold on. Not another scene, a source. Is that a browser source? It is. Browser. Temp. Hopefully that's working. I'll put use in the center of the screen. There it is. So he has to speak louder. Lower the size a little bit. There we go. Yeah, how are you all doing? I hope you're doing well. Welcome to the stream. Mostly just today we're just going to be, well, I'm just going to be mostly talking about like thoughts I've been having, fears I've been having with like content creation, YouTube and Twitch. I've written some points down for myself, but wish me luck trying to fucking form them into a coherent sentence. I've got a small chocolate for myself. It's called a 12. I really like them. They're not that bad. I'm having difficulties opening it. Oh dear. But yeah, hi. Welcome, welcome. Let's see, where's the list? There it is. Shit. Wrong button. Professional streamer. But I do mean it. How is everyone in chat doing? How are you doing? How's your day today? Before we get into me. How's chat doing today? Good, good. I am happy to hear that. I am happy to hear that because that is good. Alright, well, let's get into this. So, what's the premise of this stream? How do I want to form this? This is me, like, talking to the void, if you will. But it's you guys who are the voices of that void, who may be able to give some insight, or not insight, but like some assistance or a guide of some sorts. Because I will be honest, being a content creator on YouTube and Twitch is a bit stressful. I do have my worries about all of this. Honestly, I was considering, even after I've made the announcement, whether I do this stream or not, because I didn't know if this came across as me just whining, sort of thing, like bitching and moaning. I was flip-flopping between whether I actually do this stream or not, and I thought, fuck it, might as well. The void beckons your knowledge. So I have written down a few points. Hopefully I can actually decently explain all of them. And like go from there, because like this is mostly unscripted. I only have a few points. So I guess we'll start with the first one. So YouTube, I'll read these out as I've written them down. YouTube isn't doing well. I'm not sure if it's my videos or the algorithm. How much can I blame myself and how much can I blame the algorithm? Should I stick with it and continue to hope? Should I stick with it and continue to hope things turn out, or should I start censoring swear words again? Or not, or just should I start censoring swear words again? So this one is because if you look over my channel and the views it gets, because as much as the topic of he's only doing it for views comes up, it sort of is a views game, because without the views there's not much financial support there. And if you look throughout my channel, you can see the views have been dwindling, I guess you'd call it, because I majority of my views had come from Rainworld. So if I go to my own channel, a lot of the views came from Rainworld, and back then when I was doing like only Rainworld sort of stuff, it was a bit 50-50 with when I'd censor like words, because I censoring on YouTube, I'm very conflicted about it, because I see some people that swear like a sailor and they're perfectly fine, but then I also see other people who do censor. Censoring swears is that big of a change, but if it helps, then it's mostly a good option. See, that's what I don't know, because of the point where I see some people don't do it and they get millions of views, but I see some people do it and they do the same. It's sort of a 50-50 with myself, with censoring and non-censoring, because the way that I used to do it, I used to censor things, but if I thought it was really funny, then I would uncensor it. So say like I say the occasional fuck or shit. I had say if I went like, oh, what the fuck is this? Like, I wouldn't censor that, but if it was just like normal dialogue where I'm just rambling and saying shit, like that shit for example, I would probably just censor that. That seemed to do well, it seemed to not do well, I'm unsure, because the results are for me, inconclusive. So I'm not really sure. I feel like I should probably start going back to censoring because, like, let's look at the last, like, 4 videos. Excluding the latest one. I think I need to re-upload that one because that's only gotten 7 views. I think the algorithms killed that one because I have fuck in the word fuck printed in the 7th second of the video, so I think I need to re-edit that a little bit and then re-upload it. Then there's also the game development one, where I speedrun my own game. That one's confused me because at first, within the first 48 hours, it did absolutely horrible. It was in a bit of a stasis between like 100 and 300 views. And now, after like a week almost 2, it's up to 846. So that one's confused me a bit. I don't know what's happened there. I don't know how to play the algorithm. It's confusing to me. Like the Roblox video, 47 views. Gambling on Smash 2, 66 views. Then there's 16 B-Cats, 750. Then there's normal B-Cat, 2,742. Both of those are Rainworld, they both got good views. Then there's Shadows of Doubt, 155. Rainworld again, 731. So I'm not sure if it's like, is variety killing me? Should I stick with Rainworld for now? And build up like a community, I suppose, and then switch to variety? Because at some point the numbers confuse me. It's a different type of content than your normal, so it got sent to different people than your subscribers. I have been doing that as well, the unticking notify subscribers, because from what I heard this once, from what I've heard, if the people that you are if the people that have the notification bell on, if they don't click on the video, that, like, within the first, like, 24 hours or something, when the video goes live, that tells the algorithm that, hey, this isn't interesting, don't push it to new people. But then if you have the notify subscribers off, then it'll just push it out into the wild, sort of thing. That's sort of how I understood it. Yeah, you don't play the algorithm, it plays you. Are you able to tell where people found the video from? I can see it on the itch.io page for it, maybe from views from that. No, that was actually... Ooh, that was probably yesterday I did that. Maybe the day after. I uploaded... I think... No, what day is it today? It's Wednesday, isn't it? Yeah, it's Wednesday. I think I uploaded it Sunday onto itch. You say you do variety. Yeah, no. Well, I've been doing variety for a while now. Because, like, when's the anniversary for? Hold on. Because I've been uploading at least once a week for a while now. So if I go all the way back here, all the way back to back to Callkeeper. When was this upload? 14th of July. So next month, on the 14th, I would have, for 2 years, I would have at least streamed and uploaded a video once every week. So I've been doing, I've definitely been doing a bit of variety. Granted, some of these are like series, and my editing style has changed. Because you got a bunch of Core Keeper, got a bunch of Call to the Lamb, got a bunch of Cat Quest, some Pokemon, more Cat Quests, then it dives into a little more variety, and then it goes heavily into Rainworld. Where what's this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22 videos in a row. That's 22 weeks where it's all just Rainworld. Jesus. Granted, that's me playing every single campaign, but still. So I'm not sure how much of the problem I can blame on the algorithm, much more than myself. Because at some point I do have to, like, with this you have to like weigh both things, because there's two things at play here. There's the creator and there's the algorithm. Are you making good content? Are the thumbnails good? Are the title good? Does the algorithm like it? Is it pushing it? Are people actually seeing it? Sort of thing. It plays on my mind, and I'm not quite sure what to do. I feel I might go back to censoring, especially like with the latest video. I'll see what censoring does. I can probably do like a 2-month trial where like the next 8 videos or something, maybe 4, I go back to periodically censoring things. See how that does. I'm not sure even what my next stream will be. I haven't planned that far ahead yet. I still need to start editing the latest VOD as well. I haven't done that yet. I had a little bit of a break. So, Lucky and I have been playing a lot of Stardew Valley. I think within the past like 4 days or something, we've played like 20 hours of Stardew Valley. we finally reached winter. We had an adventure yesterday where we were because neither of us are designers, so our biggest like hurdle so far has been making the farm look nice. It's come to the point where we've just decided to rip something off the internet and copy it, which I thought was a little funny. Which, by the way, he is streaming at the moment. If you guys want to go look at him. But yeah, that's pretty much my first line of thought. The algorithm stuff is it plays on my mind. Am I doing good? Is the algorithm doing good? Sort of thing. Sounds like it would be fun. Alright, second point. This one's played on my mind for a very long time. My sister introduced me to this idea of quite a few weeks ago. Maybe 2 months ago? I don't actually remember. It was a while ago. Not too long ago, like this year, but a while ago. Is doing YouTube Shorts worth it? I've dabbled with the idea for a while now, but despite how long I think on it, I'm still unsure if it's worth it. I could do clips instead of doing YouTube Shorts, or I take small segments out of my main videos, or stream to put those on a clips channel. But would there be a point to that? My channel is already a stream highlights channel. So like, because like YouTube Shorts, people watch those. Those can do pretty well, I'm pretty sure. But then there's also clips. If I don't want to do YouTube Shorts, do I do clips? But if I do clips, what's the point of me doing clips? Because yeah, my main channel is already a highlights stuff. There's nothing really that, because the way that I do my videos is what I put in there is what I think is genuinely funny. What I find funny, I put in the main video. So because like if I make a clips channel, what would I put there? Because my main channel is already just dedicated clips. Clips, definitely. Also, hey, Silvita. People have gotten silly and started only watching short videos. Yeah. Because it definitely because of TikTok. It's a different crowd, shorts, because people that come for shorts won't stick for long form content. And people that are here for long form content may not do shorts. Shorts get pushed to new people more often. I blame Gen Alpha right-eyed kids. Blame their parents. It's a mysterious ball game to me, because on one hand, it might be good publicity, but on the other, that might be publicity for only that one thing. Because I think it's like it's either 1% or less the people that watch shorts actually click on the channel. And then it's even less of a chance that they actually stay for the long-form content. Maybe some of for the short and other sort of long ones, that's technically still more people. I mean, I guess. Because like I want to do how Doug does it, where he has, because like he has his main videos and YouTube Shorts on the one channel. He has fuck all YouTube Shorts though. He has like 10 videos for every one YouTube Short, and he also has a clips channel. But his style of main form content, I think that more or less allows for a clips channel. Mine doesn't really, because mine's a highlight rather than a entertainment thing. I could clear my notifications, but typically I don't watch your full videos until I have the time to watch it. Right. Shorts and stream highlight style content have a lot of overlap. Yeah. Shorts definitely, not, but the clips. And yeah, Person Not a Robot about the long form, yeah. I do that as well. I have like a... I'm very bad. I have a lot of tabs on Google, both on my computer and my laptop. Because how many tabs do I have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And that's only on this. Some of those I can probably get rid of, because some of them were from Pixelmon, which I haven't done in months now. Yeah, so like 3 of those tabs are YouTube, 4 of those tabs now. 3 of them are Twitch, some of them are just random things, one of them is ChatGPT on hand. That's a few random things. But yeah, so it's like the conversion is what's like frightens me with shorts. Because becoming a broken record, on one hand, the people that see the YouTube shorts are probably only going to be there for the YouTube shorts and not the main video. The main video is where I really want them, because that's where the views matter the most. Once again, I feel a bit slimy saying like, oh, for the views, but that is, because that's my livelihood. My income and livelihood is based off that number, which is mildly upsetting, but that's the ball game I've chosen to play. I need to quickly close the blind. I'm getting... Every time I look at my second monitor, I get flashed by the sun. There we go. Lytherio kind of does this. He makes very long videos, posts about every month or so, but he also has a clips channel for moments from his videos. I'll give it a looky. Give him a looky. I might know this guy. This name... Yeah, I'm subscribed to him, yeah. You see, here's an instance where I can relate to the shorts watches. I've seen his shorts. That's how I've come to know of him, but I haven't watched any of his main video. Jesus Christ, 2 hours long. Yeah, these are very long videos. These are very long videos. So yeah, so like going from like YouTube shorts to this, God, these get a lot of views. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I have seen quite a few of them. The shorts again. I do quite like them. They're very cool. I probably should like have a sit down and just watch some of his shit, because I do like his commentary. His little animations that he does. So just upload any really good moments from YouTube to shorts on the same channel. Well, you see, I've heard the opposite of to do that, because if you do that, then it'll kill one or the other, because it'll either have a very high fluctuation for one, and because that has a high fluctuation for one and not the other, the others don't get recommended, and vice versa. So like, say with YouTube Shorts, if people really like the YouTube Shorts, it'll demolish the long form content, because it just won't recommend them. Because the people that watch the Shorts subscribe from the Shorts, or that they won't watch the long form content, which tells the algorithm, hey, this is bad compared to the rest of what this guy makes. Don't recommend it as much. That's what I've been told. That's what I've commonly heard. Are made by fans. Oh, are they? Oh, that's cool. That is really cool. They have really good art styles. That's what I've heard. So I'm 50-50 with short. I probably will make a shorts channel at some point. It's just, I guess, finding myself in there. I don't even know what I have been pondering the idea, because I've also been thinking of like what I'd use as a profile picture. Because if you know my VOD channel, I have like the eyes removed of my little cat. I think what I might do for the VOD one is I might have like just the silhouette. So inverted. I've also thought of inverted colors. Test the waters. Yeah, it's probably for the best if I just like test it instead of ponder too much. So if you here, I could probably get this on stream. Yes. Image. Pictures. down here. Make that visible. Why can't I move that? Hello? Ah, I see. Okay. So if you see here, what I've done for like the VOD channel is I've removed the eyes. What I might do for the shorts channel, if I do end up making one, is like do a complete silhouette of this. So I can remove the nose, remove the eyes, remove the outline of that hair that sticks into the face, remove like the colored ears, and just have it like pure white silhouette with a black outline of it all. I might do that for the face of the clips channel, because I'm not quite sure otherwise how I'd do it. The inverted colors is cool, but I think it's too much. What did it even look like inverted? Can I do that in OBS? Can I add a invert filter? Scaling and aspect ratio? No, why would it be that? I actually have no idea how I'd do that in OBS, or if I even can. Color key? No. Either way. I mean, it'd just be black with a white outline. And green eyes, I guess? It'd be fucking like, I think his name is Rouse from Deltarune, I think it is? Similar to that. That's what that reminds me of, at least immediately. So that's those are my thoughts on like a clips channel. I probably will do them eventually. It's just mind game with myself. Alright, third point. Okay, this one is where we get into more of like a serious talk about things. I have thoughts about dropping YouTube almost entirely and just becoming a full-time streamer. Would it truly be worth it? I need a source of revenue, but YouTube as it stands is so slow it's close to static. Do I put my eggs all in one basket and just pray? Financial stability is a big fear I have for my future. So this goes back to the first previous point where a lot of my the views on the recent ones have been static because I really like streaming. I love streaming. If I could stream every single day, I probably would. But the thing that stops me is YouTube videos. Because I need to sit down, I need to edit, I need to make thumbnails, I need to come up with a good title, I need to make sure it's funny and all that. I need to make sure it's up to my own personal standard. And that can be very draining. And when numbers don't reflect that, it can be demotivating, I guess we'll call it. Yes, people find the streams about others, but I don't like streams as much as videos. Yeah, because there is that, because well, I'll always have VODs, but the oh, excuse me, sorry, because my current thing, my current way of thinking is Twitch is the streams, they are the main, like, they are the main event. And the YouTube is like a trailer for the streams, sort of thing. Despite them being called highlight videos. It is they're like trailers. The Twitch is the main content, and YouTube is the publicity. That's how I've always thought of it, but lately it's been playing on my mind whether I continue it or not, because it takes so much time and effort to make something that's up to my own personal standard, but for it then to like do like 300 views. Like if I go back to like the Roblox, for example, the Roblox video that we did, the Roblox horror, the Doors even, only 57 views. I genuinely feel like that video is really good. I really enjoyed that video, but 57 views is abysmal. From what I've heard, it's much harder to grow as a small content creator with pure streams. Yeah. Here's the important question. Views or no? Do you enjoy making videos? I do, but I don't. I found you through YouTube an option if you wanted to pause the main channel. The clips would link back to the streams. Just one avenue. Yeah, that is a way of thinking. Because a lot of the people that I know have come from the YouTube. Lovey, for example, our other moderator, who isn't here very often due to very unfortunate scheduling. They are very lovely, and I'm very happy to have them as a friend. And but I wouldn't have found them if I wasn't for YouTube. They wouldn't have they wouldn't have seen my Hunter video and then proceeded to make the fan art and then join the stream. And then go from there. Touching on the point of do I enjoy making videos? I do, but I don't. I like the final... I always like the final result. I always like when the video is done. But I really hate editing. That stuff drains me. I really hate editing. Like, I honestly feel like a lot of my problems stem from not having an editor that I can pay. Because I truly hate editing. It sucks my soul out of me. So, like, if I could have, like, an editor that, like, handles all the video stuff and that I could just, like, review and do touch-ups and not edit, like, fucking 4 hours of footage and have it still take, like, 8 hours of work, like, that would be great. I would love that so much more. But then the problem is I don't have that income. I can't pay someone. So I have to do this myself. I don't have a choice at the moment. So that's sort of where shit lies at the moment. Found your stuff as well. I'd offer to edit, but I'd use my soul as a giant Rhea. And editing is it's always nice at the end, but it just, for me, during the process, it just fucking sucks. Ain't wired that way. And like I don't like getting free work. I would like to pay people. Like Lavi, for example, she's done a lot of artworks for me, and I still wish to pay her eventually for the thumbnails that she has done for me. I just can't at the moment, because I don't have the income. Which, actually, speaking of which, I am very close to a YouTube payout. I think I'm like $2-3 Australian dollars away from payout, which is really cool. How close am I to Twitch payout? There's my Twitch dashboard. Analytics, overview. Where do I see this? Path to partner. Average viewers 3.56 out of 75. We're so close, guys. Tell your friends. Where is it? I think it's earnings I need to go to. Scroll down. Plus program. Oh, that's the... plus program. That's the 70-30 split, I think it is. Where's all my stuff? Yeah, download my subscriber list. I already know who my subscribers are. Payouts? How close? Oh, here we go. Okay, so I'm like 3 to 2 Australian dollars. Oh no, wait, that's USD. I'm 2 to 3 USD away from a Twitch payout, and I'm $2 to $3 away from a YouTube payout. So that's cool. That'll be a very big chunk of money, because Twitch usually pays me. It's usually around, well, fresh out from like 50 USD to Australian is like around 76. And then YouTube as well, that's 176 right there that I could pump back into the stream. To be quite frank though, I don't actually know what I would buy for the stream other than games. Because I already have a large game list that I like want to do. I already have like a list of things I want to do. I guess I could buy a stream deck. But even then, I wouldn't use it that much. The most I'd use it for is switching scenes. I'm not sure. I mean, I could buy a better mic, maybe? Blue Snowball's been treating me very well, though. I don't think I need a replacement mic. This one hasn't broken. But yeah, so that's the thing with YouTube. Financial stability is a big fear of mine. It is a very big fear of mine because once again, the whole YouTube and Twitch thing, it is a very, very big numbers game. It is a very big numbers game. I don't want to put all my eggs into one basket with just streaming, but very slowly YouTube is eating away at me. Very, very slowly. I can try to keep repairing myself, but I feel eventually I might just crack. I don't know. It's difficult for me to form into words that accurately represent what I'm feeling and thinking, without coming off like a woe is me sort of thing. So, excuse me. So I'm gonna press this. I'm not quitting YouTube. I'm not quitting. It's just that these are just the concerns, worries, and fears that I have. Here's another. On to the next point, I guess, because I don't really have anything else to touch up on about that. This one sort of blends in back to the previous point with the YouTube thing. I know I'm a dime a dozen. To be quite frank, I'm a little scared because of my current career position. This goes back to having like an average of like 300 views and not much financial stability. This sort of bleeds back into previous points that I've already discussed. I feel for myself, it's come to a point where if a bigwig almighty person doesn't come along, I'm unsure if I'll ever get out of the position I'm in. Yeah, this is definitely one thing that I do think about, not often, but every once in a blue moon. It feels like YouTube is becoming slowly a thing where it's you either get extremely lucky with your first videos, or you are down in the ditch until somebody takes pity and decides to help drag you out. Because it's happened a few times, with Iced. Iced specifically, he's raided me a few times on Twitch. Because, God, when did he raid me? I think, when he raided me, I think I was having like an average of like 2 to 3 viewers at most. Sometimes 4, maybe. I think before he raided me, the most I'd ever had in a single stream was probably like 6. And because of him, I had my highest has been like 20? Somewhere around there. I'll always love and appreciate the man for that. He's fucking incredibly generous to entrust his community with me. But I feel like that's what's helped gotten my footing on Twitch. A lot of people... Okay, how many people... Okay, there's 10 people here at the moment. How many people here have actually come from Iced? I'm curious. Well, where have people come from? Like, have you come from YouTube? Have you just found me on Twitch? Have you been referred to by a raid? How have people found me? Who that is, honestly? Ice. Ice37. He's a Rainworld speedrunner and 3D modeler. He helps moderate the speedrunning scene on Rainworld, and he's also quite a good competitor on himself. Came from YouTube because Rainworld. YouTube all trained as its video. I think Sylvaner came from... I think Sylvaner just found me on Twitch. Spearmaster video, I think. Yeah, Sylvaner came from the Abyss. Lavi found me on YouTube. Okay, well, it looks like not many people found me through Ice then. Twitch integration Rainbow video. I'm actually surprised at that. Okay, so maybe Ice didn't help me. This sounds mean. I don't mean this. I mean it's like in a literal sense. Maybe Ice didn't help me as much as I thought he did. Once again, I'm still appreciative of the band. I love the band. Thank you for rating me if you ever watch this for whatever reason. Very much thank you. But it seems the raids did less of an impact than I thought they really did on my general numbers. I guess that's a good feeling. That is a good feeling. That's put a little bit of ease at bay. Yeah, here's another heavy point where, once again, I'm not quitting. I don't feel like quitting. I don't want to quit. With you to bring more than Twit, yeah. Excuse me. Oh, excuse me again. I've had thoughts that maybe I should drop content creation and restart. I've had thoughts that I should drop content creation altogether and restart focusing on my game development career. This one, this has been a thing that's been happening long before I even... Like, back when I started, I guess, studying game development, it's always felt like... Because I know there are already some people who balance Twitch, YouTube, personal life, college, and all that together, game development. One person that comes to mind is the guy that's made Indigo Park. I forget his name, something Goose. But yeah, he balances YouTube. He's balancing being a YouTuber, Twitch streamer. I think he's studying, life, making a game. For me, I seem to be very specifically wired, at least from my own point of view, where I can't focus on too much at once, otherwise I become very overwhelmed. Because like with Twitch and YouTube and then studying, I was supposed to have another course with the beginning of the year, but I dropped out essentially because I wanted to focus more on Twitch and YouTube to help better my mental health, because fucking doing both of those at once, all three of those at once, it boggled my mind. It sort of killed me. And I am much... Oh shit, my shoulder twitched, oh dear. I am much happier now and much more mentally stable, I'd like to say, dropping out and just focusing on Twitch and YouTube as they are at the moment. When I dropped out of the current course, I was thinking like, oh, now I can do like 2 YouTube videos a day, 2 streams, 2 YouTube videos a week, 2 streams a week, maybe 3 streams a week. Oh, maybe I can do a game dev stream. I could do this sort of stream. But as most people can see, I've sort of kept the same schedule, where 1 a week for both. So I've done multiple streams every now and then, but they don't get turned into videos. The fucking Hi-Fi Rush, I'm regretting very much that I've decided to try and turn that into a highlights video. It's going to be a very long video. There's still like over... hold on, let me bring up the project in DaVinci Resolve. How many hours of footage is there left? This will take a while to load. Give it a moment. Alright, Hi-Fi Rush. Let's load that timeline, that project's timeline. Alright, so right now, as it stands, from... let's see here. How long have I played Hi-Fi Rush for? I have a little over 21 hours clocked into Hi-Fi Rush at the moment. I still have like 16 and a half hours left of footage to edit through. That's a lot of footage. It is a lot. I love that game to be. I do too. Hi-Fi Rush is amazing. Excuse me. My end goal with Hi-Fi Rush is to beat it completely. I want to 100% it and turn that all into a video. But that falls into the thing where, good God, it's so much work. It's so much footage. It is an ungodly amount of footage. And like half of it is that fucking cat. Half of the footage in the because I've edited 17 minutes so far. The video is 17 minutes so far. So much, like half of it is just the fucking cat. That I have a very unhealthy obsession with that fucking cat. I've never had to do so much keyframing in my life for one video. I think so what keyframing is, it's like, have you guys seen the motion tracking that I do in some of my videos? That's what keyframing is. It's I go through every frame and I specifically like orientate it to like sort of center on a little bit. So for 808, for example, I focus on like the center of the nose to sort of focus on, and I have to like do that every single frame. And because this is 60 frames a second, let's say I get like a 6-second clip, 6 times 60, that's 360 frames that I need to go through. No, to be 100%. Yeah, I don't. Which is something I've actually been sort of, I've sort of been accepting that lately. It came from the, I think it was the, oh, what stream was it? I think it was the 16bcat stream, where I've realized I don't actually need to be as precise as I think I do. Because with Rainworld, when I edit, it stutters a lot. There are a lot of duplicate frames in the game. By that I mean, like, I'll play one frame and then I'll go to the next and it's completely the same. And that can happen like for like 2 to 3 frames in a place. And that'll happen like there'll be very select few sections, like large chunks of stream, where it's just that, where it's sort of stuttering. I've realized I don't actually have to like be as careful. I don't have to be as careful with those as I need. I can sort of just, I can wing it a little bit, which is really nice. It takes a lot of effort off me. A kind of a camera full of lag could be charming. So if I sent Lucky a DM about this. Hold on. Let's see if I can find that DM. Frames. Okay, so is this it? Where is it? Where is it? I've not sent it to him. Where is it? I must have been on a call then. Because I think it was like, I think the previous video that had the most amount of keyframing might have been either the Mario Wonder video or the 16 Spearmasters video. I think it was the Mario, which I think had around, it was either 2,900 something keyframed or 3,000 something keyframes. With this video alone, I think it's had like 3,400, which is a lot. It's a lot. And it's all because of this fucking cat. I have an unhealthy obsession with this cat. Very unhealthy. Fucking... There's been so much keyframing. Yeah, mostly in the cutscenes. The cutscenes are easy because they aren't animated in 60 frames a second. A lot of them, I think it's 24 frames a second for a lot of 808's animations. Which has made it easy because I can set a keyframe, skip a few frames, and then set another keyframe. I don't have to set a keyframe every single frame, which has made it a lot easier, but I do still have to like touch up the motion tracking of it. But yeah. So I've had a mild regret with turning Hi-Fi Rush into a video. But yeah, so because going back to game dev, it's like there's two things in my life that I've always wanted to be: a game dev and a YouTuber. I've always wanted to be both, but because as of late I feel like I've had to choose one or the other to sort of save my mental health, I've chosen being like a Twitch streamer and a YouTube creator, because like that's the thing that I really want to do. Out of the two of those, that's the thing that I want more. But as of late, it feels like, I don't know. This one might just be me complaining or thinking in the moment rather than thinking as a whole. So I might skip over this point because I think it is just me flip-flopping between things rather than having a solid foundation of a thought. Alright, next point. I feel like I've had like my moments of fame with the 16 Spearmasters video and then the all Train Lizards video. For me, it's really hard to... those stream premises, they have such outrageous ideas for Rainworld as a whole that I'm not sure how I'd ever, like, even get close to them, if that makes sense. Because those videos did really, really well. I've never had another video that's done that well, like that well before, between the two of them. So if I go to my channel at the moment and I look at I sort through views, or like highest views. So like there's playing 16 Spearmasters with 24,000 views, 24,500 views, and or Train Lizards with 20,000 views. The third thing is all Red Lizards, which only has like almost like close to 8,000, rather than the quintuple digits. I think you should try catching a light in a bottle again. I'm not quite sure what you mean. Because like, everything else that I've done has like every other like quote unquote popular video I've done has only reached like 4,000 to 3,000 views, maybe 2,000. Things sort of like die off after that, like a lot more. And like that amount of views is nice, but like that's not enough to help make this a career. Like having a huge success and trying to do that again. Well, I understand what you're saying, but I feel the problem is I kind of need to due to my current position, because like if I want to make this a career, I need to have a more solid foundation, I guess. I don't know what to call it. Because, again, I feel very slimy saying, like, I need the views. But, like, I do. To make this a career. You know, tried making after to catch that popularity again. Gilden's that was very nice. But yeah, I haven't heard anything from the guy that made it ever again. So, like... I don't want to chase the next viral video, but I also want to, like, grow a stability on YouTube. Like, how do I describe... I don't know how to describe this without making myself sound like an asshole. I hope people understand I'm not trying to be an asshole, I'm just trying to... I hope people understand that. I can see how this might come off. But yeah, I don't want to change that next second win. I just want to... I just want to build a platform that I can be solely rely... Because like the end goal, I guess, for like a community is like RT games where they literally just watched him watch paint dry. Having a community like that where they'll just always be behind you, that is the end goal of my career. If I ever get to that point, I'll know I've made it as a content creator. I'd be through the moon. But as it stands, we don't have that many people. And granted, we did a Rainworld main menu stream that one time and it did pretty well for some reason. But I've sort of just chalked that up to the Rainworld community being a bunch of fucking idiots and easily entertained. Because it's a fucking main menu. I've sort of chalked it up to that rather than... Because, like, you attract what you are sort of thing. And so, like... I'm an idiot, so surely I must attract other idiots, right? Sort of thing. And you're a natural. But yeah, that's sort of the thing that I have with, like, I've had, like, my moment of fame. The dime a dozen has had his moment of fame and now fade into irrelevance. Because in the game, content warning. if you lose, there's one of the things where it's like the world forgot about you. You faded into nothingness. You were forgotten. That is actually a fear that I do have because of how small I am as a content creator. Because, like, I'm not very big as a content creator. I think there's no sugarcoating it. I think we can all say that. I sort of need those moments of fame to be able to grow myself to have a stability. But I just don't at the moment, which is mildly frightening. But, yeah, numbers game, which is a bit frightening. Another point, I might be suffering, not suffering, so I don't like using the word suffering, because if I don't know. I might be developing creative burnout. I'm unsure. Because sometimes I feel like I do, and then on the others I feel like I don't. Because like oh Jesus Christ, excuse me, sorry. Oh, I got something stuck in my nose. Because on one hand, I feel like I make, like, mundane stream ideas, but then every now and then I have ideas like last stream, where we had, like, 4 people controlling the one slug cat. I feel like that was a really unique idea. I feel like that was very creative. But then if I go back to look again at my content, like my latest videos, fucking just a guy that plays shotgun buckshot roulette, a guy that plays Roblox Doors, a guy that watches the NPCs in Smash Brothers Brawl. Like, those aren't very creative. 16 B-Cats, I still feel like that's pretty creative, because not many people have played. I don't think anyone has played as 16 B-Cats at once on YouTube. At least I haven't found anyone other than myself doing that idea. Just playing B-Cat. For some reason that got, like, almost 3,000 views. A guy just playing Shadow of Doubt, but he just robs people. That's not very creative. Many people do that. So, like, I'm not sure if I'm, like, experiencing, like, a creative burnout or something. It gets hard to tell sometimes. Big Prophet does. Warzone Bingo. He dies at the start of the game. As a what, sorry? Oh, as the start of the game and spectates. Okay, yeah, there we go. Yeah, okay. I got that just before you sent it. Feel like that, so I wouldn't be surprised if you're suffering from creative burnout. Yeah, I'm unsure. I don't like to self-diagnose, but it's coming to a point where I'm just unsure anymore. I cannot pinpoint it. Neighbors don't really want at the moment, which is unfortunate. Yeah, that sort of boils down into what my next point is, coincidentally. I want to be a variety content creator. I don't want to be limited. I want people to be here for me and not just what I do. Is this too much of a selfish way of thinking? I could just be that Rainwald guy. Is it worth it? This scares me quite a lot, honestly. Because it does. Because if you look at my channel, it is mostly the Rainwald stuff that people are here for. That's what seems to get most people. So if I look at like my 30 most popular videos, how many of them aren't Rainwald? There's Terraria 1 and 2 with a stack of bullets, Mario Kart again, Webbed. Well, so that's 5 videos out of my top 30 that aren't Rainwald. So I could just be that Rainwald guy. Yeah, like if I want to grow like a community and shit. But like I don't want to because that's so restricting. Because I remember I was looking through people might know him, Das Zombies on YouTube. I don't know if it's Das Zombies or I call him Das Zombies. I'm probably pronouncing that horrifically wrong. But if you like look at his videos, his Rainwald stuff gets a lot of views. like 46k, 52k, 24k, and then you look at some of his other stuff where it's like like here's one of his content creating content warning video with only 15. You got an Iterator logs with only 19. You got Dota with 9k. Like you can see the disparity there. Like to me anyway, he's done a lot of other stuff, but to me, the way that I view, like from the numbers specifically, the way that I view it is that he's the Rainwald guy. That's how I think that other people view him. I could be wrong. I could be very wrong, but that's sort of how I feel. Because like back with RT Game, a person who was a major inspiration for my style of content, he used to only do TF2, Team Fortress 2. He was known as the Team Fortress 2 guy. He then broke away to he then tried to break away to variety content, and it did end up working out in the end for him. See with Gory as well, all his Hollow Knight videos get 10 times the views compared to the rest. Yeah. So it's like, I really want to be a variety content streamer and creator. However, all the views are in Rainwald, but if I only stick with Rainwald, I feel like I'm going to be miserable. Like, that well will run dry eventually. You can only do so much in Rainwald. Like, I did Rainwald without defending myself. I did Rainwald, but everything is a train lizard. I did Rainwald, but everything is a DLL. I did Rainwald, but I don't have left and right. I killed Moon. I brung 200 neurons to Moon. Fucking, I played every modded Scug at once. To Moon. Fucking... Like, that well will run dry eventually. There's only so much you can do there before it all merges into one. Like, because I think I've brought this up to Silverno before, or at least it's either Silverno that I've brought it up to, or Lucky that I've brought it up to, where a lot of my Rainwald content to me sort of is all the same. I've started to view it as all the same, because at the end of the day, if I just watch him as a analytical point of view and a critical point of view, it's literally just me playing Rainwald. Like, apart from like the 16 cats, so say like I take like the Twitch integration, well maybe not Twitch integration, but like all the challenge things, a lot of the playthrough ideas, some challenge ideas, a lot of it just boils down to, hey, I'm playing Rainwald. Here's just Rainwald, sort of thing. But I'm not sure if that goes back into the other thing where like I've had my moment of fame and trying to chase the next big thing, sort of shit. So I'm unsure, because like, here, train lizards, or train lizards, or white lizards, or red lizards. It's just me playing Rainwald. It's just me playing Rainwald. Like, in the videos, there's not that much interesting stuff happening. It's just me playing Rainwald. Which is, that's where I've sort of fallen, like, the Rainwald well will dry a lot quicker than I may think. So it is a constant struggle and battle within my own mind. Here's one that here's another thought that I've been having, which is, I think very... Yeah, Rainwald will become wall, yeah. Here's one thing that I hold very personally to myself. Very, like, this here is probably the biggest thing at the moment. I do read every comment I get on YouTube videos, but I don't respond or really publicly acknowledge the messages I get on my videos due to fear that one day I will not be able to have a connection with the individual people that support me during these current times, like the current times we are in, where I have an average of like 100 to 300 views. I've started thinking I should stop the mentality, because I'm not really sure if I even can go further than this. This goes back into the thing where I have a fear that I'm not going to go to a much better place than I am at the moment with, like, financial structure and all that, and a community structure. Because have people seen the Markiplier crying meme? Do people here know why he was crying? Because I'm pretty sure a lot of people don't know why he was crying there. What he was crying about, that's a cropping from a video of his watching his community say thank you. Like, a bunch of people making a collaboration saying thank you to him specifically. A bunch of people, like, standing up in front of a camera with a sign saying thank you over and over again. It's always a unique person every second or something. He's crying because he knows he will never have the same personal connection he will with those individuals ever again due to how big he got. And that's soul-crushing, man. That's like seeing... I view it as seeing someone you love die because you can never interact with them the same way you once did. It would really hurt. That's why I don't like publicly acknowledge or respond or like any comments, because I don't want there to be a point in time where I have to stop. Because like there's a lot of comments that I get on my videos that I really want to respond to, such as like, oh hey, like what mods are you using? How do you do this? Can I replicate this? Where's this game located? Hey, what's X, Y, and Z? I really want to respond to those comments, but I'm not sure if it's worth it due to the pain that it might cause me. But there's the key word, might. That's what's got me thinking, like, can I even go further than where I currently, like, will I even reach that point where I can no longer interact with people on an individual basis? Or maybe not basis, but like more of an individual connection to people, where it's not just like a collective platonic thing. Because like with the people that come into chat, you guys aren't just chat, you're people. It's like Sylvana, Occam, Opal, Lucky, fucking Rain. You guys, I have a personal connection with all of you individually. You guys just aren't chat to me because there's not that many people here. But then, when the day comes where that isn't the case, I don't know how I'd handle that. Let's see, I think your Scuachu video would recognize nobody. I don't want that to ever be the case, but again, I'm not sure if I'll ever get to that point. Which is what started to make me feel like maybe I should just start replying to videos. To comments on the videos that I get. Because I really want to. I really want to have that personal connection. But it's just the fear of having to break it one day that frightens me a lot. And I don't know what to do. I honestly might start replying to comments. Because once again, I am a dime a dozen content creator. I'm aware of that. I'm aware I'm not unique. I'm aware there's a million other people like me that do the same stuff. I'm aware. I'm no one special. So like, I personally do not think, I mean, then again, I never thought I'd get here either. I personally do not think that I will ever get to the point where I will have like 20k people subscribe to me, where I get like 20k on average views with like 1,000 comments. I truly do not think I will ever get to that point in my career. So this is why I'm starting to think that I do just start responding to comments. Do you respond to every comment? How much time would it take you to get thousands per video? Well, you see, that's the thing. At the moment, I don't have thousands per video. But if I do get to the point where I'm having thousands per video, at what point is it too much for me? Because, like, I'm sort of the mentality where it's either all people get it or no people get it. Because I don't like responding to... Because, like, say if I had, like, 1,000 comments per video, I find it really shitty just responding to some of them. And just leaving other people, like, alone. Because I feel like that's just excluding them. That's mean. I don't like that. It feels like you're actively attempting to not acknowledge those people. So it's either like a one or all, none or all situation. But then when do you stop? Maybe it's just like, don't respond to comments with videos that have 1,000 comments or something. I'm not sure. Onto a little bit of good news. I've touched on this already. You sound like a nice person. I'm very thankful you think that. What do you think would make you happy? What would you find fulfilling right now if you asked yourself? You can change the thoughts. Sorry? You can change... Oh, you can change that thought as you continue into the future. Well, right now, I do want to respond to comments. I do want to have that... I do want to build a personal relationship with everyone. Like I have with chat. People... Like, I talk to people, both in my... Even in my own chat and Lucky's chat, for example. I have a more or less personal connection with everyone. But with YouTube, it's different. It's quite different. Because with YouTube, I have hearted 2 comments in my entire career. Both of those, there's one on the main channel and there's one on the VODs channel. Both of those are the first comments I've ever gotten on those channels. Those are the only things I've hearted. So if I try to go back and find them, let's see what they were. Let's see what they were. What were they? I think it was... No, it wasn't Most Stray. That was Souvenir. I remember that one. Might have been my first Cult of the Lamb video? Yeah, it was my first Cult of the Lamb video. Where the person saying, "God damn, you are underrated. Lovely content you have." That's very sweet. And I hearted that comment, because that was the first comment I'd ever gotten. And then if I go onto the VOD channel... can I do that from here? I think I can do that without it changing anything else. If I go to here... What was the first video here? First comment here. Can I sort by comments? I can't. Damn. What was the first comment? It'll take a while to find the first comment on the VOD channel. No, that's not it. I think this might be it. On Rainwald 9? Yeah. So, hey, there's Red now on YouTube as well. From... I don't actually know how to pronounce the name, I apologize. Sneffers? I think that's how it's pronounced. Znefas. Those are the only, like, things I've heard. And it's coming apart where I don't want it to be like that anymore. I do want to interact with people. Chat and other commenters. Can't hold you to anything. If you get bitter, it doesn't mean you don't appreciate the comments. A lot of the appreciation to the audience comes through with how you communicate in your videos or say in a pinned message. Yes, but that's not really a thing. That's not really... I guess it's just not how I view it. Because it's like a personal connection with a friend. It's like you talk for days, years on end, and then suddenly you have to stop communicating with them because there's just so many other friends that you like are there watching. At what point? Because like that feels soul wrenching to me. That feels so bad to me. Just I used to have a connection with you, but I just can't anymore. It's not worth it. It's not worth the mental energy because I can't get to everyone else as well. But then that goes back to the all or nothing mentality that I have with it. So I little unsure there. I probably will start. I don't know when though. But it is, the more it plays on my mind, the more I am probably going to. Going on to a bit more good news though. I've touched on this a little earlier. On the 14th of next month, it'll be my 2-year anniversary for uploading consistently. I don't actually know what to call it. I was talking about this with Lucky yesterday. I don't know what to call it because it is my anniversary, but it's not my anniversary for uploading videos. It's not my anniversary for Twitch. It's not my anniversary for affiliate. It's not my anniversary for reaching YouTube Partner Program. I don't know what to call the anniversary. Because it's not variety content. It's not my anniversary of doing variety content, because I've always done variety content. Like, before then, I say it's an anniversary. Yeah, but an anniversary of what? An anniversary of me? I mean, that's just technically a birthday. I don't know what to call the anniversary. Oh, then why say it's an anniversary? Because, it's an anniversary because it's when I first started uploading consistently. But I don't know what to name it. Because if you go back to my channel, we've touched on this point as well. The first Core Keeper video that I did, that was uploaded on the 14th of July, 2022, Australian EST. So for a lot of the rest of the world, that would probably be the 13th of July. And that's the second anniversary of that is coming up. But I just don't know what to call it. Yeah, I guess the consistency anniversary? Though that sounds a little silly, but I guess that's what it is. Consistency anniversary? I guess that is what I guess that's what I could call it, because that's what it is. I don't word. Oh, yeah. Creation streak? I guess, yeah, creation streak? That's one way of wording it, I guess. It might just be a thing with, like, you'll get the general message, but it'll have many aliases. Started making videos. I mean, that's when I started uploading consistently, so that is currently on the streak I'm on. It is a currently 2-year streak. Because, like, before Core Keeper, I uploaded my, like a Metroid one-hit KO video, because I never finished it, but I wanted to release it anyway. I don't actually know when that was originally uploaded, because when I unlisted it, it got its release date updated to the 21st of October, 2022. So I'll never know that one, but before then it was the Ori and the Blind Forest, which was March 21st. No, March 21. Sorry, March 2021. So since then, with the first Core Keeper, that it is technically a creation streak anniversary. Yeah, it'll probably just be the thing with a general message, many names. Here's... I have one more point. I feel like this is me just complaining and whinging, but I want to get it off my chest. Because, okay, so I try to be funny and entertaining, but it goes against who I really am sometimes. Not the funny and entertaining part, but we'll get to that. I'm not naturally talkative. I force myself to speak, and it become quite stressful and tiring. So, with Twitch, there's a person who's put this into words that I really like. I think it's Scott Falco, I think his name is. Hold on, let me just double check. Hold on. Scott Falco, I'm just double checking that's his name. Yes, okay. Scott Falco. He's put this in a way that I would definitely perfectly describe how Twitch is. If I stop talking, I will die. The whole... Because Twitch is like, if you stop talking, you get boring, people leave, people won't stay, they'll recognize patterns, and they won't come back. If I stop talking, I'll die. and that sort of goes against who I am because I'm not very talkative. I'm very quiet. Generally, I'm very, very quiet. I don't speak very often. Like, if I spoke how I normally did, it would sort of be like this, where I'm a lot quieter, and a lot of my words can become quite muffled. However, I speak more from the chest, and I use my Twitch voice. You can see in a lot of my videos how I speak like this sort of thing, where I'm like more upbeat and energetic, as composed to normal, where I'm more slow and low toned. Yeah, funny Twitch voice. How I'm like this. I'm not normally super funny. I sort of force jokes. It's mostly because I'm very tired a lot of the time, and I'm not very mentally stable as people have probably guessed. I do have my moments, but I also have my funny moments where things are generally funny, and I myself laugh out loud. I can't control laughter when I hear something I've said in the past. So that's I did very good there. Like if I can look back on a video and genuinely laugh at it or get genuinely intrigued by it, I'll know I've done good there. I'll know I've done very good. What if you do your normal voice normally? Sometimes just inject a bit of funny twitch. Because that doesn't do well for YouTube. Because there's... Because like with videos that I plan on turning into videos, you'll notice I use this voice, where the higher tone again, the more energetic, I guess, more eccentric. Because that I need to be entertaining to the masses. Whereas with streams such as this, I mean, this might also get turned into a video, because I feel like the YouTube gang should also be like informed with some fears that I have, some fears and worries. Like the Hi-Fi Rush streams. Before I decided to edit them, you'll notice like well, maybe not the Hi-Fi Rush. I think I did speak pretty openly there. But the off-schedule streams where they aren't going to be turned into videos, you'll notice I use this voice a lot more. Because I'm not planning on turning into a video. I'm not planning on pleasing the masses. I'm just here talking with chat, just one-to-one. It's just no one else needs to know, just you, me, and the VOD. The main YouTube doesn't need to know. It's honestly never noticed. Really? I'm surprised at that. Maybe that's a good thing. Not sure. Because I ain't here for the voice. I'm here for what the voice is saying. That's very sweet. That is very sweet. But yeah, so that's sort of how I do things. Because if I could do my next video where I just use this voice, I guess. Oh, but no, because if I think about it for more than 2 seconds, excuse me, it's not just the voice, it's also like my will to speak, if you will. I'm not the one that like speaks very often, because like if I play game, because like when I play games when there's no camera rolling, I say everything in my head. I don't speak out loud. Only when something like truly surprises me or gets a really big genuine reaction out of me, only then do I like verbally or externally communicate that. Like when I get fucked or lose an item, I will genuinely exclaim into this empty room full of no one but my own ears, "What the fuck was that? Why is that happening?" Sort of shit. Like when something bad happens. But other than that, like very, very toned down. I don't speak a lot, but that then goes back to the previous point where if I stop talking, I die, which is an unfortunate game of Twitch. And to be quite frank with you, on that subject, I'm quite surprised how long I've been able to talk about points that I've made for this stream and how I think I've put them into like relatively easy to understand and coherent sentences. I'd like to think I have. Because, honestly, I am very surprised that I've been able to go as far as I did, because I honestly thought I'd stumble a lot more through this than I thought I would. Or that I thought I am. Oh, once heard a thing that you pretend there's someone you talk to. Like, you even have a plushie and figure out or a figure as it's a person. Clear and concise, yes. I'm very happy. Yeah. That's the thing with, especially with, like, very early content creators, well, like Twitch streamers, you need to talk to no one. Even if there's no one in your chat, you need to talk to the nothingness, talk to the void. For those who do want to like get into content creation, that is the word of advice I give. Talk to the void. Talk to the nothingness that is there in your chat. Talk to the welcome to the chat box. Talk to the send a message chat box. Talk to it. Eventually there will be someone there. And if you aren't talking, they will leave. A lot of people... Because, like, people... Granted, a lot of people only come for the game. But the game can only take you so much. You need to... The game is like 90%, maybe 70%. You need to feel that remaining 30% of what a stream is. Because otherwise it becomes lackluster, even more a dime a dozen, and you won't be able to really grow anything. Talk to your best friend, yourself or Steve the player. Oh, it's definitely not myself. I am not my best friend, God no. I don't actually know who my best friend is, probably Sylvaner. Or it's Sylvaner or another person I haven't talked to in a very, very long time. But yeah, so yeah, that clearly I'm the best friend. Clearly, you know, the first person to join the Discord. But yeah, so I could do a stream where I talk quieter, like a main content video where I talk quieter, like more naturally, rather than using a voice like this where I'm more, again, I'm becoming a broken record, or I become more eccentric. I use my voice more. I make sure I'm more well heard, sort of thing, rather than this low, muffled, where I might mix my words or slow my words every now and then. In a chiller game? Probably. But then if I do it in a chiller game, then what happens when I get to a more eccentric game? Then that's probably where just natural reactions will come into play, and I'll just start talking louder. That's about all the... Yeah, hence the try it, yeah. Fair enough, yeah. That's about all the points that I had. The whole YouTube isn't doing well, is it me or the algorithm? Is YouTube Shorts worth it? Considering dropping YouTube full-time, just becoming a full-time streamer. Because if I did drop YouTube, I probably would stream like majority of days throughout the week. Because I do really enjoy streaming. I do. Streaming is pretty much the only time I play games now. Which is kind of weird. It's pretty much the only time I play games. Because when I'm not streaming, I'm either working or just watching YouTube videos or Twitch. I'm being the lurker. I know I'm a dime a dozen. The big wig. As long as someone needs to try and pull you out of the ground or something. My moment of fame. Creative burnout. Want to become a variety channel creator, but I could just very well fall into the Rainwell guy. Read every comment, but I want to respond to them. Happy anniversary, and try to be funny. Those are pretty much all the points. I went over them. Talking to Julie, if I tried to be honest. Back when I streamed, I just talked normally. People gave me very positive feedback on it. You're already funny. I'm happy you think that. But that because a lot of that needs to be, because if I do talk more naturally, a lot of that needs to be translated into a YouTube video, because that's what I do. That needs to be sort of eccentrified for comedy purposes. It's like yelling, loud equals funny sort of thing. Have a natural draw. I'm very... You guys are going to make me blush. I'm very appreciative you guys think this of me. It's very, very sweet. It really is. Well, yeah. The problem is I'm not, for myself, I feel I'm not funny or witty enough. I do have my moments, don't get me wrong. I know I have my moments. But for a YouTube video, I don't think I have enough, because if I don't force something, I feel like I'm just going to have a YouTube video where it's like 5 minutes long. Which I think is not good. I think that's absolutely horrible. A YouTube... not for my style of content anyway. That's absolutely horrible. For like a highlights, 5-minute highlights for like a 3-hour stream, that's abysmal. Like, what kind of a message would that send? Not a good one. Just talk normal self and just react as more energetic when situations naturally evoke it. I guess. I also need to sort out a few settings on Twitch. Not Twitch, and OBS. Because I do get a little loud every now and then. And I think like... I'm going to scream into the microphone. Because like, if I talk like this, and then if I scream like a lot, I'm pretty sure OBS, because of some of the settings that I have, it like cuts off the microphone, and if I go like ah, it sort of just like cuts it off. I mean, then again, I cut it off there naturally, but yeah, you know, I think I need to adjust a few settings eventually. Honestly, I've been considering a rebrand, not a rebrand, repaint of all my like overlays and all that. I have been considering it. Of like readjusting overlays and all that. I might... That could probably be what I do then. What, like how I spend the money that I get from YouTube and Twitch during my next payouts. I could probably put that back into the stream with overlays. Because I've been meaning to pay Lavi, our local artist, for a while now. And commission them for quite a few things. I could try and get a new banner, new backgrounds, and all that. I've been wanting to do a lot of emotes for a while. That would definitely... getting Lavi to make me some emotes would definitely save me some money in the long run, because of... I can just... Because I have a large list. Hold on, let me... I have a full-on folder of, like, emote references. Let me see if I can find it. Let me see how many I have. Streaming... Twitch... Emotes... Emote inspirations. There's 120... different images that I want to like use for emote references. A lot of them may overlap, but that's okay. They're just there for like just gathering, I guess. I figured out the problem. It's because of the chill music. Slug pup emote. That is... I am considering... I don't know what I want the emotes to be from, because like obviously it's all like expressions and all that, but like, do I do that of my own character? Because like the face that you see on me, the cat, that is an actual character. He does have a body, and he does have a body. It's just nowhere publicly because all of it's in my imagination and I don't know how to draw. Like, would I do like my character? Would I just make it a bunch of like pups, like red, red sub, fucking the bee cats, the bups, RGB and Globy. I probably would have all my emotes just like red and sub, because they were like the main children. They are the main boys. Bro, I'd probably just have it as them. But I'm still unsure. Inspiration board thing, yeah. I do have a lot of emotes in here. Oh wow, a lot of them from Vixie. A lot of them from a content streamer called Vixie. A lot. How many are there? Jesus. 56 of them, so almost half of the emotes I've gotten are just from Vixie alone. Jesus. Pointing at the third wall. What emotes in here would I get actually done first? Because I've been considering getting the emotes commissioned based on the people who I subscribe to. The emotes, and like the person I use the least amount of emotes for, I get those commissioned first, so that I can stop so I can stop spending $9 a month on them and keep it. So a lot of people I subscribe to specifically for the... Well, there's two people specifically that I subscribe to for emotes. There's a streamer called Sleepy, and there's a streamer called Tippy. But you'll notice I use the Tippy's emotes like a lot. Like a wave. That's not Tippy's. Wave. flower. That's not Tippy again. Like those emotes particularly. You'll notice that you might recognize the flower one a lot. That's from Tippy. I use that a lot. That is by far my most used emote that I kitty they're actually, well, the one on the right, that is a ferret. That is a shiny ferret from Pokemon. And then the one on the left is a bee ferret. I think that is their character, where it's like a ferret but a bee. I think it's mostly bee though. And yeah, I use a lot of their emotes. And for like for Sleepy as well. What emotes do I use from Sleepy? I use Sid a lot. I use Gnarly. I use Panic. I use those emotes from Sleepy a lot. I think they're really cute. I do. I also use Bully a lot from Sleepy as well. And yeah, Sleepy Overwatch. He's really cool. He's nice. I like watching him every now and then, whenever I can. Yeah, I used to have one of a previous content creator I watched called Minikane. Minikane Live, I think it is. I'm not subscribed to him anymore, but he had a very similar emote that I now use from Sleepy. How long have I been subscribed to them for? I'm actually curious. I am curious. Twitch. Twitch. Subscriptions. Oh yeah, I was doing the... there's the Minecraft event going on now. I never got the badge, which is a fucking stupid. I never got the badge. I was lurking in in chats for several hours, but I never got the badge. I mean, I was never going to use it. I'm going to stick with what's it called again? Ice Flake. Snowflake. From the Direct Relief charity from 2018. I'm always going to use that, but I'd still like to have it. I'm a hoarder. I'm a very much hoarder. So how long have I been So I've been subscribed to Tippy for 27 months. I'm currently on a 24-month streak. And Sleepy I've subscribed for 20 months, and I'm currently on a 17-month streak. I have 3 gifted subs. Ooh. Ah, okay. Cake Jumper. Cake Jumper is really cool. Cake Jumper is one of RT's friends. I really like Cake Jumper. She's sweet. I pop in every now and then. I never chat. Lord forbid. I will never chat in a chat that has more than like 5, 10, 50 people in it that I haven't spoken in before. I will never do that. God, that would destroy my social anxiety. You know, that's a funny thing. I have like very severe social anxiety. Like it's crippling almost. It is crippling. I have crippling social anxiety, but I seem very fine with streaming and on like here. But that's probably because like this is my corner of the internet. I control it, sort of thing. So yeah, I like Kick Jumper's cool. Who expired? I have 93 expired subscriptions. I feel a lot of these are from gifted subs. So let's see. Who? Yeah, here's Minikane. I was subscribed to him for 35 months using his emotes. I really liked his emotes. And now it's Tippy that I subscribed to for so long. I think that's the person I've subscribed to the most. I think it is him. Mr. Minikane Live. It's a lot of months. 35. How many years is that? Is that 3 years? 12 times 3. Oh wow, that's 1 month away from 3 years! That's 1 month away from 3 years. 36 months is 3 years. Yeah. Minikane. Oh, yeah, no, no. Those are accurate results. Those are accurate results. That's exactly what you're supposed to find. Oh, wait, no. Is it? Never mind. No, it's not. Never mind, it is Minikane Live. Do not search up just Minikane. Why is that a thing? I've never searched that up before. Never mind, it's not just a Minikane. I lied, actually. That's not the results you're supposed to look for. Jesus Christ, that is not stream appropriate. Why do they have genitals? Okay, so yeah, Minikane Live is what you search up, not just Minikane. Minikane Live. I didn't notice. Yeah, the fucking literal dolls representing babies have genitals for some reason. I don't know why. Why do they have genitals? Why do they need genitals? I'm pretty sure they can be done without genitals. They don't need it. A whoop. Oh dear. Wee wee baby or something? Is that like the unicorn that can piss and shit or something? Do I want to look this up? Well, I'm already looking this up. But a human child. I'm unsure. I'm not really seeing... What the fuck? That's a deformed baby. No, that's right. No, that's right. Babies, like, really flexible, aren't they? They're, like, really flexible. But anyway, yeah, I've seen things I wish I didn't see today. This stream has deviated. Oh, dear. It has a little bit, hasn't it? Yes. Oh dear. But that's okay. How long have we been going for? I don't know, an hour and 40 minutes. I could leave it there. Oh, excuse me. Or I could play a game. I recently downloaded a game called a Dishwashing Simulator. For those who know it. Whatever happened to the fishing, by the way? Oh, it's still there. We just, never really use it for, well, we haven't had many off-schedule streams, apart from... Well, no, this one's been scheduled. We've never really had many off-schedule streams lately, so we never really have it. Yeah, it's not here. The stream is scheduled. It was supposed to be yesterday, but I had to push it back due to errands. That ended up taking a while. I'm glad so many people were here for this stream as well. Because I saw we had like an average of like 7 to 10 viewers. I'm glad people were here and like actually wanted to listen. I am happy. I'm also very grateful for the people that chatted and gave some feedback. Is there any questions chat would like to ask me? Is there any questions you would like to ask? I almost didn't watch, honestly. That would have been very fair. I appreciate you for coming by nonetheless. But yeah, is there, after everything I've said today, is there any questions that chat has for me? Because I've said everything that's been on my mind. Is there anything on chat's mind? On topic? Yeah, I mean off topic, I guess. If you want, if it's suitable. I think I also just got a thought in my head for like the Discord, because like some people want a place where they can chat with each other. I've been thinking of like making because how Sleepy does it. Because I'm in his Discord. He has it so where only there's a subscriber, like it's an announcement Discord, but there is a subscribers channel where they can all chat. I might do that, because if people decide to break the rules, hey, I'm getting money out of it. And I'll probably just have the rules just be like, hey, the same rules as the Twitch. Keep Twitch, don't break Discord terms of service. Be mature, be an adult, sort of shit. We'll probably have an 18+ area as well, just for that crowd, because I know I have some of that crowd. I know I do. I'm part of that crowd, God heavens. Slightly off topic, can you tell us about your icon character? I'm curious. Sure. Here, maybe I can try and get something on here. There's not much art that's been done about him, but he is a... I think I made him when I was... Oh, when did Metroid Dread come out? 2021, so... Oh wow, 3 years now. He's like I've made a lot of characters in my time. Like the way that I sleep, I have like many stories that go on in my head. And like with all different characters, there are a lot. Like I could be a writer, goddammit. Not a very good one, because a lot of there's probably like significant amount of plot holes and shit that shouldn't be there, but yeah, it's okay, it's all in my head, it doesn't matter. If I can try and get let's see, where is it? Where have I put it? Is it in pictures? He's basically... I made him around the time when Metroid Dread came out, because I was very inspired by Metroid. He has like his like forelimbs, I guess you'd call it, like forearms and like shins and all that. They're all like... He's like a biomechanical cat, like a bipedal biomechanical cat, where his forearms and shins are like guns, I guess? Where is it? Drawings? Where the fuck is it? It's somewhere. Is it on my desktop? Yes. Yeah, it's on my desktop. So if I can try... back up this... A-Sprite. Sure. So here's A-Sprite. Here's like the head. And here's like his arms. Let me just... Here's his arms and like limbs. These are both of his forearms and his like the lower bit of his leg. These are essentially his claws. They're not supposed to be like natural. They're an in-body evolution due to trauma. They shouldn't be there. He's like, this is his heart. This would be like on his stomach. He wouldn't have like a normal heart. This would be like really exposed. But he is like the metal in him is like really, really tough to like really sci-fi metal. It's indestructible sort of shit. So like he has like a metal skeleton, a lot of metal. He can like blow off all of his flesh and he'd still be very functional. That's about as much lore of the character as I'm willing to discuss on stream, because the more I go on about it, the more it sounds like a 2-year-old dreaming. It probably is, but like, yeah. I haven't written anything on paper. I've written nothing on paper, and that makes me a bit wary of sharing anything. Looks like a shell, like a One Piece dial, kinda. I don't think I've ever seen One Piece. Thank you for sharing. I'm very happy. Now the anxiety has started kicking in because my brain is telling me the thing is selfish to ask. No, go ahead. Please. I encourage all questions here. To attend the stream. I'm very thankful. You have to pay to chat. Well, not at the moment. But it's sort of like a thing, because like, I'm very wary with Discord because I don't know how to moderate it. So, and like, it's like this person was asleep while some guy was being racist, a fucking predator, a homophobe. He killed a man live on stream. He snapped a baby in half. Live on the Discord VC. The streamer didn't do anything. Burn him alive, sort of shit. So I just, like, don't. But if I had it to where people had to pay to do it, at least I'm getting money out of it. It would also be a benefit for subscribing, I guess. Wish I need more of those. I mean, then again, that comes with emotes, but like, yeah. I'm trying to remember the stuff and translate it to text. Going to bed lore development, my beloved, yeah. If there's a chance I'll remember it in the morning. I seem to be very lucky with a lot of things that I remember. Because like there's one that comes to mind, whereas like a dynasty world, there's like a very developed city, I guess, in like a desert, and then there's like many fields in distance. There's a like a resistance sort of thing where they're like trying to fight against the queen, but the queen isn't actually as bad as they think she is. She's like really compassionate, but she's like really strong, tough, and like, what's the word I'm looking? Not dominant. I guess dominant. What's the word I'm looking for? Where it's not like you're a complete asshole, but you're not submissive either. What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Insertive? I guess? I think insertive is what I'm thinking of. She don't do things quite the right way. Well, yeah and no. She's like, she can appear to be a hard ass. Some people, some like freedom fighters, like plotting war against her. Firm, that's it, I guess. Assertive, that's the word, assertive. Assertive is the word I was looking for. Not insertive, assertive. Headstrong. Assertive. She's very assertive. But freedom fighters think she's like doing things wrong, she's cruel to everyone. She's like the stereotypical villain. But she's like not, she's actually a pretty good leader of her city for being like the sole person. Like people actually respect her. But freedom fighters try to plot war against her. She doesn't really like try to kill them, but she does fend them off. Then there's also like one like person which has ties to both, which is the best friend's like childhood best friend of the queen, but he also has like a friendship and relationship with the freedom fighters. He doesn't really get involved in the war because it's picking between both friends. The queen understands that and doesn't really care or anything, because like he provides, he's a mechanic and he provides the queen with like machinery and all of that, and like infrastructure. He's like a scientist or something, and a mechanic, and he provides infrastructure and all like technology for the queen and the city. So because of that the friendship thing, she gives him materials for shit to build, and he helps in return. Maybe provides sort of. But yeah, it's sort of like that. But the freedom fighters are a bit like angry at that, because there's like our side or you're against us sort of thing. Like really like eccentric, like fucking idiots. Idiots that mean well but are kind of just stupid sort of thing. So there's sort of that storyline that I have going on in my head. So that one's a very prominent one. I also inject a lot of my own characters into like other people's stories. Because like, does anyone know Dog in a Cafe on like Twitter, for example? Radicals, yeah, sort of. Like a Dog in a Cafe with his Eddie and Duncan series. I've sort of like injected my own characters into that and have made like my own fanverse in my own head with that cat that you saw from earlier. I've sort of like just injected him into there. I do that a lot with my with the characters that I make. I grab a lot of characters that already exist, and then I sort of just morph them into my own thing. I do that a lot. I don't have many absolutely original characters that I have. Which is a little concerning, but oh well. Oh, I know that guy. I do that a lot, yeah. Alright, what have I missed in chat? I'll ask after stream. I haven't missed anything else. Inspirations. I mean, I guess. Yeah, nothing's original. Everything's been done before. I guess, yeah. Yeah, you got a point there. Does anyone else have any other questions? Oh, you had a question that... Go ahead, Occam, even if it's selfish. I give you permission. Does chat promise not to be an asshole to Occam? I probably don't need to ask this because everyone's here quite nice and quite chill. So, but just to make Occam feel more comfortable, like I do encourage you ask it. If you don't want to ask it, chuck us a DM on Twitch, and I'll answer it there. If you still aren't comfortable saying it in chat. Scouts honor. We'll give him a moment. Have some water. Stay hydrated. You give it something bad? Eh. It says, I see. Is that which game? Is that you said earlier some playing Stardew Valley. Is it Stardew Valley or Deep Rock Galactic? I think I ended up uninstalling Deep Rock Galactic a few months ago because I never really played it. Stardew? Hi. Probably can't play Stardew because Lucky and I are in our... Well, we just hit winter, so we're kind of far in already. We're at $500,000 already. Isn't that great? We really focused on money. We planted like almost 1,000 cranberries in fucking autumn. We planted a lot of cranberries and blueberries. We have a lot of money. We're very prepared for the next thing. No, you can. It's just that I'm not sure. Lucky would be comfortable with that because like we do. Not our last session, but the session before that, we did like we just played for 12 hours straight. We we went kind of hard. We've already spent like 20 hours on the save alone. We went really hard on Stardew the past couple of days. And we're probably still gonna go like, not hard, but we're still probably going to go like decently with it. We also play modded. Only lightly modded, but yeah, still. I downloaded a mod that makes it so you can oh, excuse me. I downloaded a mod that makes it so you can date and marry Krobus, and one where you can adopt kids with him, but fucking neither of them work. The one that lets you marry him, he is, for some reason it breaks his ability to find the bed and sleep. And so every morning he's always groggy and always annoyed, which really, really sucks. And I just don't think the adopt one works. Have the same amount of time, yeah. That's where the problem lies. So unfortunately that would I'd have to say that'd be a no. I've been wanting to do something with VR chat for a while now. Because I've gotten... Lucky and me, we play VR chat with each other every now and then just to hang out. Then again, I do things in VR... Twitch... this may be... Twitch chat on... Lucky's chat may know about this, but my chat won't. I'm very adult in VR chat, I guess we'll call it. Because Lucky and I do private worlds. Because otherwise I'd get banned. I can become very adult. To the point where I've started taking VR nudes, which is interesting. of the avatar that I use. There's a safe for work version and a not safe for work version. So I do that. Because time zone differences. Because when it's, say when it's like 2 a.m. for me, it's like 12 p.m. for him, and he hasn't slept since the previous day. And also it'd be a bit more challenging with trying to organize it with multiple people. Because with it's just lucky, it's just like, hey, I just spam him with the word gaming and he understands what I mean. It's like, fine, I'll get on, let's go, and then we go. But with multiple people, we'd have to organize it with another person, sort of thing. Sorry, I love hearing other people's stories as my own world building thing that I've been working on for over a decade. I'm a very slow type, but that's fair. I'm happy you like it. I am happy you like it. I have a lot of stories, it's just I don't like typing all of them. It's like here's another one. You guys know, do you guys know the anime So I'm a Spider, So What? Or I Am a Spider, So What? Something along those lines. I made my own little creature from there as well, where it was a spider with, I think it has like 40 legs, but it's like, it has like 4 sets of 10 legs. So it has like two sets of legs. Actually, you know what? No, I made a fucking 3D model of it. A very bad one, but I made a 3D model of it. Let me find it. It's somewhere. Hold on a minute. 3D models. Mine. It's called a volatile spider. Images. I mean, this is as better as an image as I can get. Quick arachnophobia warning. Yada yada. Big spooky scary spider is about to appear. This PC, D drive, 3D models, mine, volatile spider, HDRIs. Oh, it's the backgrounds. That's things specifically for eye textures? Interesting. Character? Oh, I mean, this works. No, it doesn't. I'd much rather get something that's closer up. Images. What one's this? One's 17. Yeah. And then, alright, I'm about to show the spider. In 3, 2, 1, bang. Look at the spider. Shrink it a little bit. So this is the spider that I had. So it has like the front there is a mouth, but I didn't feel like making a mouth because like this was like when I was like first learning Blender. He has like 4 jaws. Well, not really jaws, but like 4 like grabby bits on his mouth, sort of like a predator, I think it is. They're like coated in a sticky substance, like a very sticky substance, to the point where anything they touch will get stuck to them like immediately. Where the spider can like manually let go of the things. But yeah, you can see how it has like 40 legs. There's the legs on the top. You guys can't see my mouse. But there's the legs on the top. And there's the little things on the bottom there, on the bottom of the middle part. Those are also legs, but they're like sheathed, I guess you'd call it, or like retracted, because it naturally uses the legs on its top half first. But if those somehow were to disappear, then it would use the bottom set of legs. That's organized. Just ask if they want to play. We can say whatever. Go for it. 90% of my world building stuff I haven't completed docs for. I haven't seen the spider anime. Spooky scary spider thing sends shivers down your spine. He's friend-shaped. Well, actually, this one is. Just absorbs food into its face. This one does, because it fucking no mouth. I'm pretty sure spiders and geckos stick to things using electromagnetic wave. Really? Interesting. To people make sense. Yeah, sort of. So like, obviously they can like go up in walls and all that. There's a thing where they try their best to always have at least one leg on a surface. They never they actively try to avoid becoming airborne. Breathe through their body / yes, because of the exoskeleton. Yeah, so like I didn't know about that, about the cuttlefish, yeah. So it has like a lot of eyes. When these ones get like feral or angry, the eyes will glow like a very bright red. Or like when they're pissed or something, it will glow a very bright red. They'll become luminescent. The back where they shoot the webs, that's also like very powerful to the point where they like the cobwebs that like, because you know how spiders make cobwebs and all that? Yeah, these guys can turn that into a projectile sort of thing. Sort of like the ones from Terraria, but like, imagine that in anime style. And in their mouth, they have like 2 little glands where they can shoot, like Spider-Man, they have 2 little, from his hands, but with this one, it's in his mouth, where there's 2 little glands where they can shoot smaller bits of webs, which are more, like multi-purpose, rather than making like a den or a cobwebs sort of thing. They can all, like, they can like detach them, or they could like climb up them, I guess. Sort of like they can retract the web to sort of elevate themselves. Like they can pull themselves towards the web, sort of thing. They can camouflage themselves, and they can also become elemental, with like a lightning volatile spiders, fire volatile spiders, etc. Yeah, versatile. That's what I meant. Sorry. Thank you. And yeah, so usually the adults will mostly kill on sight, but if you find a young, you will be able to befriend it, and it will become like quite clingy and attached, which would then the mother would recognize that, and so like, okay, my child is with you. You haven't killed it yet. It is safe. It trusts you, and then the mother would the mother wouldn't trust you, but it wouldn't actively attempt to kill you either. It would acknowledge your existence without murderous intent. Bombardier beetles. Spider dog. What the fuck, spider dog? Yeah, neutral. That's it, yeah. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have about this spider. I'm very proud of this spider. I do very much like it, the volatile spider. I do like. How many eyes does it have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it has 18 eyes. 9 on each side, with the 2 big ones being the main ones. With the pupils. You can probably barely see it on stream, if not. If you can see it on stream. One, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, no, that's 9. 9 on each side. So yeah, this is the volatile spider that I made like back in 2019, 2020, maybe 2018. Actually, I can literally just. When was this file created? 2021. Okay. July 2021. So yeah, this is the volatile spider that I've made. I am very proud of that one. I made a few other things. One of them being like a gilded I've called it a gilded automatic portable mortar, which I thought was really. I think these are really cool. I think this is really. Oh god, that looks horrible. The shading on that. Oh, I actually do have an animation of it, like as an MP4 file. It's a little jank because it's not like a Because it was like my first time making 3D models. Should be. It's very interesting. Oh, thank you. It's very sweet. Where is it? Where's media source? I'll put it on loops, sure. Browse. Ranged weapon. Okay, so this is what I had. I'm also kind of proud of this one as well. I do quite like this one. I am quite proud of it. But it is very simple because it should have recoil on it, but I don't have recoil on it because I just wanted to get it finished. I think I was like very close to the deadline of when the assignment needed to be handed in. But yeah, I am very proud of this. The Gilded Automatic Portable Mortar. Or GAPM for short. GAPM. Going into the cube. Portal vibes. Really? Interesting. Yeah, I'm very proud of the 3D models that I did make for my assignments. I'm very proud of them. I think I did a pretty good job. What are the other ones that I made? Was that one? Ah, yes, there was a book that I made. The old bib. I forgot I did that. It doesn't work very well with the background, but yeah, it's there. So if I do image, browse, mine, book, this one. Here's the old bib. So it sort of works. I got the angle correct. It's just, well, I sort of got the angle correct, but it's just the background is a bit blurry. You can definitely tell it's a 3D model. The old bib, the sacred text. Don't want to overshadow you. Old bib. Photoshop the background, yeah. What other things do I have that I can share? I mean, there's not a very effective sword that I've come up with. Why does it have so many frames? Oh, because it's turning. Yeah, so it's a not very effective sword, but this is like a doodle that I made when I was still in high school, and we had like finished a test, so I was just like scribbling some like ideas of just things. Media source, browse, mine, sword. Show media. Yes, here's the sword. Probably a good club. Well, maybe. I don't think it's a good club. Either. Oh, it's not on loop. Whoops. Loop. Yeah, I like the design, but I just don't think it'd be very effective as a cutting instrument. Ineffective axe. You say that isn't a very good sword. Well, I mean, it's not really a very good sword, because, like, look at the shit extruding from it. It's a very fantasy sword. It is a very fantasy sword. Historically accurate, too. It is very fantasy. But I still like it. I'm also noticing now it's off-center a bit. It's a bit to the right of the center of the screen. It's a bit to the right. It's not centered. I hope that annoys people. That's really funny. Oh dear. But yeah, that's essentially, those are all the 3D models I've made. The rest are just downloaded. Yeah. Do I keep going? Do I play the dishwashing simulator game? The Wee Abomination? Oh no. I'm mildly frightened with what I might find. Sword. No, the Wee Abomination. Oh. The newest dual longsword with Morningstar, hammer pick, and spearhead. I mean, that doesn't look too ineffective apart from the Morningstar on the hilt. I've learned from the last Google search. It apparently was an actual weapon. I believe it. I mean, it wouldn't be too ineffective. It does look pretty good. It would have its uses. I don't know why it has the little ring in it though. I don't know what that ring would provide. Like on the blade. Huh. Interesting. So holding it closer to the end. How would you cut with it then? It seems ineffective. Inefficient for cutting. But what do I know? Alright, do I end the stream there? I might end the stream there. Lucky's still going. So we might just raid Lucky. Oh, he has a child! Lucky is currently doing Twitch integration. So I might just go give him a raid. Let's raid Lucky. Yeah. Thank you everyone for coming by. And thank you everyone for listening and giving feedback. This was definitely an insightful stream for myself. Just tell them to look up Minikate. No. No. Here in the Lord was an overall. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thank you all for coming. I will see you all in the next stream. Have a good one, everyone. Bye bye. I don't actually know what I'm going to be streaming next week. I actually don't know. I'll have to come up with something. Alright, have a good one, chat. Bye bye.